Yahoo! Prof here, wearing the Ghost in the Shell jacket because, it fits. Why not wear it, of course? And what we have here is something that I ordered before ASIN. Took a bit to get here because it came via China. Can't tell there. That's enough China on there. We're gonna open this up and let you guys see. I'm gonna have to put the camera down though, because I need 2 hands for this. Bam! Pew pew pew! Yes, that is 3 new headlamps. Let me grab my main headlamp right now. And yes, I've had to come up with headlamp storage because I use these often enough. I just use these things for your coats because it hangs them nice like this. This is the Wizard C2 Pro. There you go, Wizard C2 Pro. Latest one when I ordered it. However, I did not know that they were going to make I should have thought, but previously the Nichia, I think that's how you say it there, Nichia edition was a limited edition one. But they did it again for the C2 Pro Nichia, so I ordered it. It's a much more natural color. The CRI is much higher on it. If you notice here, I got a small butt cap on this. Probably all my newest ones. I don't have enough of the small ones for that. And for whatever reason, Armytek wouldn't ship me non-magnetic butt caps in the US. I don't know. I need to reach out and contact them. Because I also need a new single headband. See how that says one over the top? These smaller headlamps that are the smaller battery. Instead of an 18650, they're an 18350. Those only have the bottom band. Much more convenient for me. And on that note, I should have grabbed the other one. Look at that mouse collection that I need to finish picking up. I finally got more containers for that right there though, because the last ones I ordered, they fucking scammed me right there. They don't look anything like, and aren't the same size, aren't the same build quality as what you guys seal these in. I didn't know that they make knockoff, off-brand containers. So here is my Tierra C1 Pro. It was a magnetic USB charger. Took that off there. This one I don't mind if the base is a little bit bigger. They have bases where you can take the magnet out and make it non-magnetic because it's already so small. It also does balance out the width a little bit more because it's much heavier on that end. But this needs a new headband. I use this one probably the most since getting it. And you see how it's kind of warped like that? However, they don't sell replacement headbands for the single headband for whatever reason. I cannot find them anywhere. So I'm going to reach out to Armytek about that style headband, and then hopefully, because they actually have them in stock for the non-magnetic tail caps. I prefer them because you stick your head in a computer, stick your head in a car, it doesn't go thunk to the side of it. So for now I might transition some from older ones over here and then take the magnets out of some older bases. The newer ones they're running are always magnetic because they use a magnetic charger on the end. I can go through that when I make a video on these. But what's next is, here is the Armytek Wizard C1 Pro. So what I'll tell you guys is if you guys don't already have, or you're buying one headlamp and you don't want to be able to just change out batteries, don't buy the Pro versions. It used to be like how they control the LEDs. I think the Nichia only comes in the Pro, so you might be a little locked there. But I would personally not buy the Pros because the non-Pros use the same electronics this time around. And actually a little bit better notification on the power LED, and they have a micro B port built right in, so you can charge through the light. Now that takes forever, but if you're somebody that isn't planning on stocking additional batteries and just swapping them out like I do, because I have enough of these devices here, I would just get the non-Pro version because the actual LED themselves seem to be exactly the same. King, are you eating that foam? Really, King? Really? That took what, like a couple minutes at max? Really? Do it? So this one I bought is warm light, but if you look, that's actually pretty white. I'm quite surprised at how not warm this is. This one, by comparison, this is the slightly older model. See how much warmer that is? It's almost like a little yellow. However, that's much easier on the eyes. So I got, obviously, the... Oh, he's running off with it, guys. Apparently that's King's foam. Is that your foam? Yeah? Is that yours now? I guess that's his now, guys. But when I'm just generally using the lights, I like the warm. So I got another I got the new updated version of the Tiara C1 Pro, which is the Wizard C1 Pro. They finally make a mini Wizard, essentially. Because there was no... the Tiara C1 Pro, I believe, is more similar to the Wizard V2 than it is the V3. So they kind of skipped one there, and then they made just a small Wizard. And they do still make the Tiara and some other ones. But yeah, you guys, if you plan on just using the one that like the battery that it comes with, or want the ability to more easily, without their specialized like quick charge magnetic adapter, to charge it, the electronics inside are now the same. Whereas if you got the non-Pro, it was a worse LED and worse control of the LED on those. So even though I would take off the magnetic base and all that stuff, you guys don't have to do that. I just didn't like... Some people do like being able to magnet to things. I just wear it on my head, so it's annoying when it does that. Now, the one that I will never probably be able to non-magnet is the Chonker. The big bad Chungus. The Wizard C2 Pro Max. You may be able to see this. This box is bigger than all of them. Quite a bit heavier too. So if we look, 1600 lumens. I think this in white, which is this. That's the Nichia. This is the normal one. But if you got white LED, I think it's like 2000. This is like 1850 or 1900 for the warm. This guy was available in warm, but I don't have any of the modern lights in white. My original Wizards were all in white because I actually preferred the whiter light. Like if you're going to like look at paint or inspect something, the very white light can actually be advantageous. It's just hard on the eyes. So looking at it a lot can be hard, but it does make stuff pop out better. And because I knew this one, I may not even use anything but the battery that comes in it, because it uses a new standard, and they do not make replacement tail caps for this yet. If you can see here, that is way chunkier than that. You guys will watch a follow-up video. I'll probably do one of each. And but this is the white light version because I wanted to hit that 4,000 max lumens. Now, how can it do that? Well, it has the chunky, what is it called in here? 21700 Lion. Okay. And those are 5,000 milliamp hour compared to the 18650, which is your standard one that's in pretty much everything. And that light right there. This in here is rated at 3,500. I've seen some that are 3,600, but you know that's about average. Now, if you that's for the high capacity low load version. If you want the high load one like you would use in a drill or an electric bike or a car, those are 2,500, 2,600 roughly. Not really an issue for headlamps, I don't think. But yeah, so depending on what you're comparing, almost double. And this is for first gen tech for this larger size battery. This thing is a big boy. And the tube is going to even be even bigger because the battery's bigger. So I don't think I'll ever get a non-magnetic cap for this because a lot of these are from their older lights before they were magnetic. They just still sell them as replacement parts. But because this tube's the same for that 18650, I can put them on. Or here's an 18350 in here. So I don't think I'll ever get that with this. That's kind of why I went white with this one. So this is like, say when you do painting, you look at the walls. You can actually, if you turn out all the lights and you shine it horizontally, you'll catch places where there's not enough paint, where the paint's showing through, etc. The white light is much, much better at doing that. Or if you're looking at, like, inspecting your car. Also, they mentioned using this as a bike light. I've already used one of these as that. I have to imagine the big boy is even better. So at that point, I wanted it to be bright AF. And the white light, because it's non-filtered, is always going to be more bright. So as you can see, guys, I have quite a few of these. To be truthful, the only one I'm missing is the Wizard V1. And I may reach out to Armytek to see if they have one I can buy off of them or something. I really don't think they made a big splash till the V2. So the V1 I was never able to get my hands on. So here's just a quick overview of what just came in from, let's see here. Oh, it came priority mail, but I think this was either Hong Kong. Let me clarify that. Yeah, so to clarify, that was Hong Kong. Just thought I'd clarify, it was indeed Hong Kong. Don't want to get that wrong. And that's shipped via DHL. Usually takes 1 to max about 2 weeks. Same kind of as Japan. There is an option for these when you go directly through Armytek that you can use like their standard China Post, I believe it would be, or whatever, the Hong Kong version, Hong Kong Post. Then you're looking 30 to probably 60 days nowadays because it's going via boat. This guy on my head here, this is the Armytek V3 Pro. It's the Wizard C2 Pro in just normal warm. Both the V3 and my C2 Pro I got via Amazon. So it really depends. If you're not too picky about the exact model, you can probably get it through Amazon or eBay. Maybe some other flashlight sellers, or some gun pew places too will have them because their stuff is known to be able to mount on that. But otherwise, I would just pay the additional shipping to get it here a little bit quicker, and have tracking and that sort of stuff. So this guy's just over $100. This one's just under $100, and I would say that one's between 80 and 90. Now, the one thing about the smaller size that use the 18350, I'll go over this when I open it up too, it only has the 900 milliamp hour. You can get much larger batteries. Also, if I recall, the one that's in this, if it's the same as the previous ones, like the Tierra C1, and I have the Elf C1 as well. That was the one that I got when I was working for the previous MSP that I was at. I just have something small to look at server racks, diagnose computers, you know, that I could charge because I didn't want to have to carry multiple batteries. And you know, it wasn't mine per se, though I ended up with it. And both of those, however, are the same battery, and they're also non-protected on the 18350s, where the 18650s of theirs were. So with these, I may more be inclined with changing out the battery in it to get a protected one. You know, safety first, guys. So hopefully you guys like this preview of the new Armytek headlamps that came in. I've got a C2 Pro on my head already, and I'll probably switch to using Nichia more once I have it set up. And then I have the C1 Pro that, to be truthful, once I got this small guy, unless I know I need to run this for like over an hour, I'm probably grabbing this first, because I only have the one strap that is worn out on this one. And it's just much lighter and smaller, and the brightness, though listed as being much less, practicality, the way I use them, perfect. So if you guys have questions, comments down below, keep an eye out in the description for links. I should have Amazon affiliate links to these on Amazon. I will try to find them or their closest comparable version. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and hit subscribe to see a breakdown of each video, or an unboxing of each headlamp, coming up shortly after this. Peace.